Hello, hello. Stairs? What's up? What's up, everyone? Hello, hello. We're a little bit late. But you know, I've been on time so many times that I'm allowed to be late now, right? Is that how it works? Let's look at some ladder games. Shall we? Oh, those are my games. Former US President JFK has said hello. So the word on the street is that Zlo is a crusher. So let's watch some Zlo. What, you think JFK is the current US president? According to whom? You mean in regards to the Zlo information? According to statistics? According to science? New patch is live since yesterday. Well, I'm sure it's had very little impact. There's not too much of interest in the patch, really. Like, no major changes, but the overcharge thing is interesting. Basically, if you overcharge a shield, you will actually kill the mobile shield gen if you do enough damage to deplete it. You won't simply drop the shield, you'll actually kill the gen, which is cool. Other than that, the changes are quite minor. Right, so we're on Desert Arena. There's something stuck in my tooth, which is always annoying. Count to harbs. What? English, please. Also, T3, T2 and T3 build time decrease. Yeah. Yeah, so that would mainly be of interest for the T1 to T2 mix upgrades. Basically, it means you can, if you find yourself with some mass, then you can empty it into a T2 max faster. This is pre-patch. But, no, it doesn't apply to harbs. It only applies to mobile shield generators. So, Pasky. Oh, I need a toothpick and I don't think I have any. Life is pain. Life is just mildly annoying sometimes. Mac Green goes down. 8 HP on that NG. Nice kill. Did we watch this game? Probably not. Oh, this thing in my tooth. Good bomb. Oh, better bomb. No way. Dodge. No, mech upgrades aren't cheaper. So Falcon, what's up, Ono? This bomber is great. You know what would be really evil is to, as you're flying away, to just drop a bomb here. Or here, or here. That would be evil. No, mech upgrades aren't cheaper. Let me... I'll get the patch notes here. So here's patch notes since 2015, and here's specifically the latest patch. Another bomber comes in. Decent bit of damage done there, but gets taken out by an anti-air. Swackle expanding a bit faster. New balance. Yeah, I mean it's a very minor patch. It's low, playing very defensively. He missed, but he did kill some reclaims, so it's kind of good. Two, 4, 5 land factories, 6 land factories versus 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 land factories. So he's low ahead on land, but also behind on power. He really needs... Where's his power production? So he's got 2 engineers here. He's going to have to ramp that up pretty quickly. But he does have the second hydro. A second hydro. Whereas, yeah, Swackle, you really should go for these hydros quickly. More quickly than he has done. And the ACU, plenty of places to use the commander. Walking into this expansion is quite good for the top player, and same for the bottom guy walking into this expansion. As long as the ACU is not on this side, is a really strong move. You can just control the movement of your enemy's units by placing your ACU quite far forward. Well, the cost is not affected there. Build time and build power have no impact on the cost of something. You know? There's no... If there's a mass cost and then you change the build time, the mass cost is still the exact same. I swear this thing in my tooth is infuriating. Build power times build time equals cost. No, not at all. No, what you'll see is basically, if you look in the patch notes there. So, well, let's check it after this game. Actually, you know what? I'll be back in 1 second. Okay. Right, so looks like Swackle. God, that's a lot of Lobos. Oh, the bomber. Oh my god, the bombers are brutal. And where's the anti-air? There's no anti-air here. Here comes one now. Right, we'll look at the patch notes after this game, okay? And I'll explain everything about the mexes and whatever. But yeah, Zlow's kind of running over certain positions. There's PDs and stuff, but it looks like Swackle's lacking. Maybe his units. Maybe he's lacking some units? Or does he just not have them in the right place? I mean, AC upgrade would be nice now. He's making the gun. He's so many units down the bottom and he's lost his position. Where's the radar? T2PD in middle. You'd rather get it a bit further forward, but it's a good starting point. It's time to creep forward. PDs are really nice here. Do you have more T1 NGs? Swackle doesn't have that many. I mean, what's that? 56, I think. You have less. Quite a bit. Well, a little bit less. Maybe 10. Or something less. I mean, neither you really have enough engineers, or as many as I would think you should have. But maybe I'm wrong on that one. Because I mean, a lot of the reclaim is gone. But like, look at this. How is this not taken? Nothing at the back is taken. This is, yeah. There's still a lot of reclaim that. But yeah, Swackle actually has a bit more than you. Any T2 land from Zlow? No, it's full T1. And Swackle, wow, he doesn't have many pillars, and he's losing them to Lobos here. This is really not good, and he's making T2PDs, and he's made the gun and nano. Okay, so I think there's a few mistakes made here by Swackle. One, losing some pillars at the wrong time. Two, making nano as well as gun. I don't think you need nano. Really, he should have just started using the gun once he completed that upgrade. And also, if you're against Lobos, he is against a lot of Lobos. Few mongoose would be nice, to be honest. And but still, Swackle is in. I mean, he's been pushed way back by. Because I mean, the reason he's been pushed back is obvious. He's made economy, a lot of eco, 4 T2 mexes. He's made T2 land, T2 support factories, and he has made the gun and nano. So all of these things have allowed Zlow to basically take more of the map. And when you take more of the map on Desert Arena, you get access to reclaim. You can see Zlow, these engineers, for example, grabbing the rocks. And now I mean, yeah, I think this is just a bad decision making from Swackle to make so many investments like that. And now, like, how does he defend these units? These two units can run past, kill the PDs, and run through that expansion. Top side unit sneaking past. And now, yeah, it's just pushing through. Look at all these Lobos. Where are the pillars? Oh, there's some pillars here. There's a few pillars here, but like, there's so many Lobos in range that he could actually focus on the HQ at this point. I think he might be able to kill the HQ there. Look at that. Oh, easily. The HQ is actually gonna die on his way past anyway. He doesn't even need to focus it. Really bad positioning on the HQ as well. It should be back here. Like, you're nearly building it in your opponent's base when you build it that far forward. And good God. Yeah, making just pillars, I don't know. Where are the mongoose? Also, this ACU is a beast, obviously, but the cost of it was extreme. And now Swackle are going to overflow mass because he doesn't have enough factories to spend his mass because he lost his HQ, so his T2 factories can only produce T1 units now, except for NGs. Oh no, they can't produce T2 NGs, never mind. And yeah, he has to replace the HQ. That's the only option he has now. Lobo's gonna work on this expansion. There's no PDs left there, just the remnants in the walls. And Zlo has all the time in the world. He's actually ahead on mass now, and he should probably just make an upgrade maybe. Although he doesn't have much power. He is making a bit more power. Another energy storage wouldn't go astray maybe. He's just adding more T1 factories. He's actually not going to tech up. Which, I don't know if I agree with. Actually, what would be... you know, maybe T2 air. Seeing as T2 land is dead, maybe T2 air would be cool. Yeah, 5 hydros. For now. I think you're going to lose one now. But there's just so much T1 land that maybe Zlo can run over him. Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, what's that? There's one pillar here. T2PD is being constructed. Swackle can't find enough damage with this commander. He did get 125 kills, but I don't think the nano was useful at all, to be honest. And making too many mexes against Zlo is just typical way to lose. It is extremely difficult to kill this commander, though, I will say. So it's pretty good that Zlo's just gone around and I think he can just kill the base, really. Don't think there's any way to stop this many units. Should maybe focus the PDs, though. I like that Swackle made TMD, that's that's good. Knows how Zlo works. And that's gonna be the game. See how long this ACU lasts. Pretty long time. So this is what Swackle was hoping for. See all the vet on these pillars? They all have like 2 levels of vet. That's what he was hoping for from his pillars, but most of them did not get anywhere close to that. And he lost all the map. Because, you know, it's 5x5 map. Zlo just kept making T1. He made gun, nano, 4 T2 mechs, many T2 factories. I mean, you know... we've all been there. We've all done that. Well, you haven't, but I have. Okay. So... we look at the patch. Explain something about the patch. Okay, welcome to patch notes for 37.20. This patch is a combination of small fine-tuning and changes to game mechanics. Relatively small patch stabilizing the balance and getting things out of the way so that the focus can hopefully be shifted towards SCUs going forward. Selene, Jester, and Bombers are all getting small buffs as a follow-up to previous patch. Mantis icon is changed from a lab icon to a tank icon. I think it's not really true that it was a lab icon, it was a bot icon, but okay. Lab icon too, but I guess in the context of Cybernid was a lab icon. Mantis icon changed from a lab icon to a tank icon, as this became an apparent issue with the resurgence of lab usage after their buff. Shard will now actually hit stuff. Max build time and build power are reverted to pre-NG mod values. We'll explain that. Making them more efficient to assist, and making the choice between using engineers for reclaim and assist more meaningful. Target priorities have been fine-tuned from the last change. Overcharge now kills a mobile shield generator if it depletes its shield. We wish you good luck and much fun playing with the new patch, the balance team. Okay. Mantis, icon changed from lab icon to T1 tank icon. Cool. Looks weird when you're used to Mantis icon. But there you go. Sky Slammer, higher projectile lifetime, higher muzzle velocity, higher projectile max speed. And the acceleration is also higher. You can see the difference here is it's instead of 8, this is 16. So basically, once it starts firing the missiles, they're going to hit their target way sooner. The missiles will also last a bit longer. Selene, one more range, slightly more speed on the turning rate of the turret, I believe is what this is. The turret yaw speed, that's basically how fast it can turn its turret. So slight increase there in range and the turning speed of the weapon. Jester gets a little bit of speed, a little bit of muzzle velocity, and a little tiny bit of damage radius. So basically it's hard to dodge the shots of the Jester by just circling around. T1 Bomber, slightly more radar radius. Shard, slightly less damage but better muzzle velocity, which means it's going to hit much more regularly with that's quite a significant muzzle velocity increase. And muzzle velocity is pretty important for anti-air units. T1 Mex's build power is reduced from 13 to 10. And people are now using Jester to kill reclaim. So, yeah, let's go to the bottom and then we'll explain how the mexes work. Target priorities. Revert ACUs to previous targeting behavior of having no preference between various units. Okay. Cruisers now target Navy before structures again. Subs target other subs before Coopers. Overcharge. Overcharge kills mobile land shield generators if it depletes its shield on impact. Only a single one, overspilled ones live. So, and veterancy counted, no reclaim left. So, I mean, it's exactly what it says on the tin. If I overcharge a parashield and I do enough damage with the overcharge that the parashield would drop, then the parashield will be killed. It will leave no reclaim and I'll get the veterancy for killing the parashield with the overcharge. If it doesn't get dropped, then it doesn't die or anything. It's just, you just did damage on the shield. And yeah, mobile land shield generators, so it doesn't apply to bulwarks. It applies to parashields, asylums, and whatever the Seraphim one is called. Artillery damage fixed. T2 Aeon artillery dealing double damage, and Zui and Lobo dealing 10 more damage per shot. So I don't know if that's exactly how much more damage they do. I think there's also other units may have also had more damage. This one I'm not sure of, because I'm not sure if other units are fixed or not. For example, I see bombers doing 2 extra damage randomly. No, they didn't buff the Zui. They reduced its damage because it was actually doing extra damage when it wasn't supposed to be. Should also affect Janus and T1 UNF bomber. Yeah, it should. I'm actually gonna open a game and take a look at that. Just to know, I haven't done anything on this patch or anything, even though I am in the balance team. I haven't been involved in this one basically. Okay, the mexes. So T1 mexes have less build power. T2 mexes have also less build power, and they have less build time. So here, if you look at this change here, the build power of T1 mexes and the build time of T2 mexes, they're proportional, which means that upgrading a T1 mex to T2 will take the same amount of time. There's no cost implications. Build power and build time do not affect the cost of anything. They only affect the cost of something per second. They don't affect the overall cost of something. So, for example, if you decrease the build time, then upgrading a mex would drain a lot very quickly, but overall the cost would be the same. So in this case, basically, with a lower build power in the T1 mex, an engineer set to assist a mex upgrade will have a greater effect. So it will, each engineer added to any engineer added to a mex upgrade to assist it will drain more resources than it would have before. So that's the idea, basically, to buff the engineers that are assisting mex upgrades. That's what this change does. Same thing here. This is proportional to this. The build power of T2 mexes is proportional to the change in the build time of T3 mexes, because when you click upgrade on your T2 mexes, they're building the T3 mexes. So there you go. I didn't know anything about that T2 RT accuracy is low. I can actually look that up on GitHub to see. Oh, what's this? Is there a bug? Anyway, let's find commits. Here. Is a reduced build power result in reduced build time? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. They're both changed, you see? So this build power is changed and this build time is also changed. They don't result in each other. They both have to be done. So, right, here's one thing, right? So if this was done, right? If this T1 mex was reduced, the build power of a T1 mex was reduced, and the build time was not reduced, then upgrading a mex would take longer. So to make it take the same amount of time, build power and build time are reduced. What's up, Niall? How's it going? Okay, let's find the... What is this? That says fix and T2 RD damage. What's this? Revert. That's a reversion. Slightly confusing. What do you think about mex changes? One second. Wow, there's so much stuff here that isn't from... Yeah, what is this? Oh, this was probably just the wrong kind of fix applied here previously. Let's find this commit. says it should be 1.5. It should be... So it shouldn't be different in reality. It should be 1.5. What do I think about the mix change? I think it's fine. Patrick wanted to do this before, and I basically said I thought that the Control King T2 Mexism rebuilding on T3 would be abused even more, so that's why I kind of was against it a little bit. Well, I wanted him to resolve that before putting it in, but it's also not a big deal, really. You don't know if DB is updated. I don't know either. It goes spooky, DB. What's up, quantum scientist? Is this it? Yeah, exactly, Zolo. That was why I didn't put it in beforehand. So you're looking for Aeon artillery. Firing randomness 1.5 here, it says. Two doesn't sound right, because it doesn't seem like it was ever 2. It's 2.5 or 1.5. No, build time and build power are two separate things. They're not proportional. They're two completely different, independent stats. They're actually not. They're not dependent on each other at all. Okay, any other games then that we should watch? Let's watch the low and blast shield on the ditch. Is there a definition for build time then? The build time is just the amount of build power required to complete the structure. So, for example, a factory will have, I don't know how much, let me think. It takes 30 seconds to build a T1 factory with 10 build power. If a unit with 10 build power is building it. So if you think about it, then it's like this, the ACU applies 10 build power every tick to the factory until it's completed. So I think it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure how what the build time is. It's like 2000 or 1600 or something is the build time. You basically just divide the build time by the build power, and that gives you the number of seconds that it takes to complete the structure or the unit or whatever. What's up? So everything has a build time, and what determines how quickly it's built is how much build power is applied to it. So it's universal system. So like a factory has 20 build power. If I apply 4 engineers to it, if I apply all the this build power I have selected, right, 2 T1 engineers and a T1 ACU, that's 20 build power. If I apply it to any unit built out of this factory, it will build twice as fast, because the factory has 20 build power and these things have 20 build power. So whatever the build time is doesn't change, but the amount of build power is doubled, so the build time is reached in half the time. The thing is built twice as fast. Yes, nukes and SMD, those structures have a lot of build power. So to actually double them, to actually double the speed at which you build the missiles, you need to apply huge amounts of build power. Assuming resources aren't an issue. Confusing. Well, it's confusing until you understand it, I guess. Really, it's not that complicated, actually. You know, it's like 5 build power, 10 build power. ACU builds twice as fast. You know, it's simple. ACU, and then factory T1 factory builds twice as fast as an ACU. Although they build different things. And there's no all build power, each number, it's all the same. There's no difference between the build power of an engineer or the build power in a factory, or it's all the same. And it's just, you know, build time divided by build power gives you how long it takes to build. That's it. Two structures can have the same build time but different drain rates. Yeah, so the actual drain, the actual mass drain, depends on the cost of the unit as well. So let's say you just increased the cost of a transport. So the transport is like -3, -120. If you didn't change the build time, but you just increased the cost, then the drain would be higher, because the build time would be the same, but it costs more. So in that time, you know, the drain would be higher because the overall cost is higher. If you increase the build time and the cost proportionally, then that would maintain the same drain, but it would be more expensive and take longer to build. I've assumed BP is somehow the way in which resources get rationed. If that's the case, why don't nukes build well during a stall? That's basically sort of, I don't know exactly why that is, but that is the case, that missiles in silos build far more slowly than they are supposed to when you're stalling. And that's just the reality. I don't know enough to explain why that is. I just know that that is the case. Why did they build T1 and PGen so close together? Basically on this map, you need a shit ton of power, because we have over 400,000 in reclaim. Over 400,000. And it's very unlikely that T1 bombers will come and kill these PGens. If they do, then you kind of deserve to lose, but yeah, like, you're not likely to lose those PGens to T1 bombers. basically, and you really need to build everything close together so that your engineers and your ACU are not moving around, because anytime you're moving, you're not building, and that's inefficient. Okay, so in the patch, the drain rate for build T2 Max has increased. Yeah, only for engineers that are assisting the mechs, not for the mechs itself, because the mechs itself has the upgrades in the same time, and the cost is the same, which means the drain will be the same. If you want to update a T1 mass extractor to T2, is it cheaper to recycle it and build a new one? No, it's not. Because the T1 Max is extremely cheap. It's 36 mass, so no, it's not. As Plasmolf said, for T2 to T3, this can be the case. If you build the T3 Max fast enough, which is not too difficult to do, but if you're stalling, then you might not manage it. So, what is going on in this game? These low bombers kill the drop. They also kill a bit of reclaim, but okay. No, Jack. Drop to the top from blast. Bomber's under attack from Cementies. One goes down. Slow makes his own drops now. Oh wait, this guy didn't get dropped, I don't think. At least not from this transport, as far as I can tell. He's heading to the corner. And Zlo also took out a transport over here somewhere, I thought. Where's the transport? I'm sure he killed one. Well, anyway. This is low with the expansion here. Bombers everywhere. Is it ever worth reclaiming a T2 Max to make a T3 Max faster? If you mean reclaiming and then rebuilding a T3 Max in the same Max spot, then yes. Which I assume is what you meant, because I don't know what else you... Not the one you're upgrading? No, why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Bombers dying as they come out of the base. T2 Gen finished the first one for Blast just before 8 minutes. Zlo already has one, and he's on to the second. He's made T2 on the commander to get the T2 tech, which is an approach you don't see too often on this map, but it's very, very much possible. Usually because people are making Tech 2 land and Tech 2 air anyway, they'll usually just go for that to make their get their T2 NGs out. But it's kind of nice having it on the ACU with the extra range. Air factories use a lot more power, basically. A land factory doesn't drain very much power. There you see minus 19, so if you build a and this actually has 2 pigeons next to it, so that should be minus 20. So it's like 2 pigeons, instead of producing 20. Instead of producing 40, they're producing maybe 41. Sort of. So it's very, very minor. Whereas putting it next to a max gives you, I think, 12.5% off the mass cost, so the mexes are way more important. Air Factory, however, drains like hundreds of, well, actually all of his are paused now, but you know, like say minus 90 for an inti, minus 82 for a bomber. That's all. So basically it's just the proportion of cost. So land is just not very power intensive, so adjacency to P-gens is not very important. T2 land and some support factories for Blast here in this expansion. Trying to take the top side. A little bit of a lack of APM there on the top. A lot of land factories from Zlo planned. And Blast's not really doing anything about it. He's not really aware. Oh, he knows there's a factory here that's upgraded, so that should be a major red flag to him. He's got 2 HQs, which is honestly not the worst thing on this map. Wouldn't even be too mad about that. 2 D3 mexes. This one needs to be fully adjacent to mass storage. A lot of T2P gens up. Blast playing quite well here. The only thing I think he really needs is to get T3 land going, and he's on the way. A few more support factories to T2 might be good. But yeah, this is scary. This is worrying, because if you look at it, this is the kind of long-term advantage that is really important on the ditch. If your opponent is here and you're not here, like that's major. That's really major, because it's so annoying. Like, he's so close to your expansion. He's taking 3-4 mexes away, puts pressure on the north side, the corner, and it protects his back expansion, one of his main expansions as well, by presenting something in front of it. So these kind of long-term, these things are really long-term advantages you have to be wary of. And Zlo really does have a lot of air factories, doesn't he? T3 air is almost completed now. How many P-gens does he have? He has 8. He's going to make some more, and he should do. He's going to need it. He also, yeah, both players should have some energy storage. Blast actually had to get rid of a mass storage to fit his P-gen here. But yeah, mass storage or energy storage is quite handy on the ditch when you're making that T3 P-gen. How many T1 bombers? 7 for Blast, but I'm sure you're asking about Zlo. He has 74. He has 74 T1 bombers. No T3 mechs though. Also, he doesn't have this at all. That's interesting. But yeah, more bombers than anything else. There's the spy plane is out now. No P-gens done yet, and also no adjacency with that thing. So I would be making some adjacency there. Mad lad, absolute mad lad. Oh, it's gonna lose quite a few here though, to be honest. Swifties are quite nice against them, but he does have a lot of T2 production. Look at all these T2 factories. T3 land is on the way, although there's not much assistance. Nice TMD. How about some TML though? You can see TML from this expansion can hit 5 mexes, 4 here and this one here. From basically anywhere in this expansion. Down to 62, measly 62 bombers. Looks like he's bombed mexes in this expansion. There's a flak here. Wonder how many kills this flak has. 0 kills. And Zlo's just all over the place. He's got this corner. He's killed this top corner from Blast, and Blast hasn't really gotten any of the reclaim up here either. There's a lot of reclaim in this corner, and the T2 spam is going to come soon. T3 air is up. Swifties and ASF are here. But against so many bombers, you really need static anti-air to be honest, because you can't afford to give all of your APM to clicking on bombers. Won't mountain counter any TML? No, this mountain you'll easily fire over this mountain with TML. Slow bomber's immune to flak. He's searching for kills. This guy has a lot of kills. Our bombers will blot out the sun. Okay, Zlo trying to get his own T3 air production going. Oh, he's rushing a satellite. And this is I mean, you could potentially make it faster. I mean, look at all the mass he has in the bank, but it's on the way already. 14.5 minutes in. There's a satellite on the way. Blast making harbingers in this expansion. Pillars reaching this expansion. And we have support factory. Of course, this is HQ, so upgrading this to T3 is not going to be efficient. So better to make support factories. Yeah, exactly, Peter. The mountains that are close to the target are the what will block them, because yeah, TMLs just basically fire straight up into the sky initially, and for quite a while, and then back down. So a mountain close to where you're firing from is not usually an issue. You can usually just fire straight up over that. Like, you can build a TML against a cliff basically, and it will just fire up and then out. BT of satellite. Well, you see, you don't get the raw build time of anything. You just get how long it takes for a certain kind of unit to build it. So one T3 engineer takes 25 minutes. There are 8, so that's not 25 minutes. But I don't know how long it is. It seems to be a bit of an issue of spam here into this expansion. T2 spam. God, it's loud down here. Single harb just looking ahead, thinking it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long, long day. This harb's getting surrounded. And yeah, Zlo has 55,000 more reclaim now, and he does have more of the map. He can even, like, he still has reclaim here. Plateau still has plenty for him. He's been faster to his plateau than Blast was, but yeah, there's still just more reclaim for Zlo to take, especially in this top left side and in the middle. So it looks really good for Zlo at this point. Let's look at the T3 max count. Satellite is on the way. He hasn't gotten all the engineers building it yet though. And he is stalling heavily at this point. Only 4 T3 mechs. Harb drop. But that should be quickly dealt with by bombers and gunships. Restorers from Blast Chilled. Interesting choice. Oh, bombers coming in. What are they going after? There's a static flak here and a mobile shield gen. See, he's actually trying to bomb the T3 HQ. And he just hit the shield. That's all he hit. The HQ was perfectly protected by the shield gen. Ow. ASF count. 8 ASF for Zlo. Very, very low on ASF numbers. 27 for Blast. So the restores make a lot of sense there. But yeah, Zlo just encroaching everywhere. I think why he was stalling so much was probably some of these mechs upgrades over here. So let's see, his stall should be a lot less now. Well, he's actually lacking power, and he has gotten all the engineers onto the satellite. Started about 3.5 minutes ago. Okay, here's one thing though. when you're stalling power, the first thing you should pause in, you know, in a late game scenario, first thing you should pause is the engineers assisting at an air factory, a T3 air factory, because those are very inefficient compared to the factory itself. Kill count on the anti-T1 bomber flag. I don't know where it is. Oh, you mean this one? Oh god, there's more T1 bombers. Why? Okay. It's almost got fully vetted now. Yeah, we need just full... Oh, yeah. Here we go. Time for a Tsar. Problem is going to be mass, obviously. The Tsar is extremely expensive. Navy doesn't look good either. For Blast. 8 restorers, and he's going for the Tsar now. He's built a stealth gen. I like that. But the Tsar is so far forward. It's kind of worrying. No RAS from Blast Shield. He's got 20 Harbs. He's only got 5 in this position. There's a lot of T2 land there. It's really up to the restorers to defend this. I think it's possible that he could come in and snipe this. He could snipe this T3 HQ for sure. What he really needs is to finish that Tsar like ASAP, because if you look at Zlo, he's got so much air production. Look at all these T2 support factories. He's making Janus. He's making ASF now as well. He's making more P-gens, and the satellite is almost complete. Blast is just losing a lot of mass income here. Trying to build a T3 heavy shield gen. He can't afford to make that. Look at the Janus. This flak has 1200 mass killed. That's pretty good. 1420 mass killed now. That anti-air, 1500 mass killed. Oh, it's not going to die here. I think I've just Janus HQ in one pass. Fuck. That's a lot of damage. 3300. On storage, T3 mexes. Doesn't look so good. And now T3 land. The Perseus have arrived. They're being focused by the Harbs. I mean, 3 versus 1 is not a fair fight. But the Pillars... Yeah, I mean, Pillars pretty bad against Harbs anyway. Even now. And looks like Blast is moving out. The Tsar is not really close to being finished at all. And he's stalling heavily while making it, so not great. T2 Naval HQ is going to die before it produces anything. And this expansion is dead. This expansion, well, it's dead. He's making a P-gen here, which seems strange. And he's moving out. What's the plan with the restorers? I mean, 12 restorers is a lot. But I'm wondering what it's for. He killed forward Omni. Ah, it was here, was it? I assume. It is really nice to have an Omni in middle, that's for sure. Okay, Restore's moving forward. We have 51 ASF. How many ASF does Low have? Satellite is done, by the way. It's already over this expansion. 44 ASF, so he's still behind on ASF. 11 Janus around somewhere. Only 2 Perseus. So it's mainly been T2 land production from Zlo. I mean, a lot of it. Oh, Sam's being flown into here. That's going to even out the numbers somewhat. A big ring of Sams, and he's flying into more of them. Oh god, he's in range of 3 Sams now. No, no, no. Get away. Oh god, that hurt. Even hit the... Somehow hit the restorers, although they never seem to be in range. Tsar is almost complete. And now Zlo sends in the boys. And Blast is fighting ASF and Inties and some Janus. There's like 15 Inties mixed in there. And I think the ASF might shoot at the Inties, take a lot of shots, and Blast just gets dominated in the air. Look at that, he lost all those restorers. 32,000 on the map. And now the Tsar finishes. The worst possible time to lose air there. Worst possible time, and this ring of Sam's was like absolutely brutal. How did he lose that? He lost it because there is a similar number of ASF, but there was also some Janus, and there was also like 50 something Inties. So don't underestimate Inties in those fights, because never mind like them doing some damage, they will take shots from the ASF. And if you're shooting ASF, if you're shooting Inties instead of ASF, then the enemy ASF are gonna, you know, they're gonna win. That's why early on in settings, say if you really want to win air, then you should have Inties with you from your side players. 13.6k mass killed. You found an unshielded P-Gen. Not an insane amount of mass killed by the SAT, but oh yeah, that was nice though. Now the Tsar under attack. I think the Tsar might... Oh, there's more room. No, the Tsar's not going to survive this, I don't think. It's going to get a lot of kills, but yeah, it does go down. It actually almost survived there. I mean, there was more reinforcements coming, but did Nomex get buffed recently? No, not recently. I mean, over the past few years it's had some buffs to it, but in the past like year or two I don't think it's really changed. It's quite a solid unit now. I don't think it was really Zlo's best option here, but maybe that's because he was already crushing in other areas that it didn't even get enough time to do the damage that it could do. It's a good unit for sure now. Well, Blast lost that one, and the mass is not even close here at the end. $20k. It's about to kill another T3 mech soon. No, you can't put a Tsar on an air staging platform of any kind. Not bad. Well, it does cost 36,000 mass, so you know, 20,000 mass is not all that great. It's alright though. I mean, if the game goes longer, which it easily could, then it would get the it would get there. Right, please hit like, my dudes, and we'll open another game. Imagine you could put a Wassa in air staging. Well, you can, you know, just upgrade Restoration Field, which is even better. And yes, you can stage air into the Tsar. It's true. Restoration Field work on flying air units. I think you... I'm not sure, actually. I think it does, yeah. I think so. I think it's cylindrical like most things. I think it actually, yeah, I think it is, because I remember people talking about winning air fights, or, well, theory crafting about winning air fights by standing a resto field ACU under a T3 air fight. Now, I've only heard theories, but not ever seen it done. Chrono doesn't work on air anymore because stunning, you can't, stunning in general doesn't work on air units anymore. So Perico. I just want to see what Slow does on this map. Don't watch it. Oh. We'll watch it quick. We won't make you suffer too much. Was it not an active decision? No, it was. It was. Put a Tsar on Fatty and drive across the map. There was an idea there to have a stacking restoration field, yeah. I think that's still there. Medusa don't stun air anymore. I guess they don't. I don't think they do. Domino's Pizza arrived for stream, yay. Yeah, there's some. We discovered there's some guy up the road from us who does really nice pizzas. It's unreal. We're really gonna put on some serious weight now. Rushing trans might be an interesting choice. I don't really see how rushing a transport would be good, considering there's this many resources in your base. Doesn't seem like it would be good. I guess where would you drop to here? Like, I mean, there's not even enough mass. I mean, if there was like 4,000 mass somewhere. I mean, yeah, there's mass here, but there's no nexus. I don't know. I wouldn't do it anyway. Insane mass overflow. Skipped leg day, ordered pizza, Prime Sunday right here. Yeah, I just don't really see. You waste so much time and resources to make a transport initially. Mid reclaim. You can just walk there though. Dropping there doesn't seem good at all because there could easily just be a tank there at the time. Or a lab or something. Look at these labs. And I love how there's labs everywhere and then there's just this engineer here building an entire factory's worth of... Oh, he's been found. Oh, he finished the factory as well though. I'm gonna play today. I'm not sure. Oh, I probably will. Yeah. Probably get bored watching replays. I can't believe this factory finished. Surrounded by labs. I thought Rico stopped playing Aeon. This looks dangerous. T2 land for Zlo. Bit of economy there. He's dropping now. I mean, this is not that quick or anything, but... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Filthy mantises. Quite low on HP there. Yeah, that transport was there for a long time. And now Zlo's gonna drop here. Only one NG though. One NG for that much reclaim seems like not enough. It's gonna take a while to get through all of that. If Rico drops, he could steal most of it, you know. It's quite slow. Oh. Yeah. Attack move. And no T2 land? Well, just some blazes. Where are the obsidians? Need obsidians. Zlo already has 14 rhinos. 15. No TMD. Disrespect. Rhinos versus T1PD. The greatest enemy of any rhino anywhere is T1PD. My god. Now the rhinos are just not shooting anymore. What the fuck? Bring them on. More rhinos. Give me more. 1800 mass killed. Cool. Hey, Zlo. Zlo. Make some Medusa. Please. Few Medusa. There we go. Oh, they're on the wrong side of the map though. But they'd be nice to have in those situations. Rico, yeah, he's just behind a lot on mass, I guess, but over, like, his position on the map doesn't look that bad, but so behind on mass now. $38 rhinos. Oof. It's a lot of rhinos. Probably T3 land. Oh no, T3 air is Zlo's approach. Okay. What's his E like? Pretty good. No TMD still. No TMD at all. That's just disrespectful. Oh, Chrono. Chrono is nice. Versus all these rhinos. Now if he's killed one army, so if he just dropped over here and just wiped out these 12 rhinos, that'd be sick as well. Obviously a bit dangerous, but I mean not that dangerous, you know, you can... T3 land is up. And gunships are being built. I don't think Rico knows that T3 air is around. And, oh god, those are annoying. This should probably get walled off. Now that I think about it, walls would be good in these corners. ACU on a mission. Don't know where he's going really. But T3 air is going to be an issue. A lot of hives from Zlo. And like full T2 mechs in the base now. Again, no TMD at all. Fuck's sake. Make some TMD, dude. PD at the back. Oh. Oh, strat. I missed the strat. I didn't think he'd built one yet. 3,800 mass killed. Just bombed the P-gens and the T2 air factory. And now a SAM being constructed. And this T3 P-gen need to make some T2 first. Do not force this P-gen to try and be built here. Like, it's gonna hurt if you try and do that. Also, your ACU is extremely exposed to whalers or strats or even corsairs. You have no anti-air, and actually you're running out of units. You only have 1 harb and 9 obsidians. Oh wait, a few more obsidians, but very low on units. There's still 39 rhinos around. That's way more than what you have. Strat's coming back for more. Just gonna bomb all of these mexes. Ow. Oh no. Oh. Yeah. Maybe that AoE is like slightly too large. Oh, another strat is here. Oh, he missed one, but okay. Yeah, rhinos just walk casually into the base now. Ow. Well played, Zo. Oh. Poor Arico. It's a sad one. What's up, Blast? Alright, I'm gonna search ladder. Oh, what's going on with the queue there? See, they rearranged some things on the client a little bit. I don't know, man. You posted it. I was wondering the same thing. Yeah, you should be shielding your P-gens. For sure. Guys, hit like if you're enjoying. And someone search some ladder. We'll try and play. Stream enjoyer. Cool. Good stuff. We got a game. What's going on? I don't think he'll give me a draw, actually. If I had to guess. Wow, ignored. Ridiculous. It's bad enough he didn't give me the draw. He ignores me as well. Disgraceful. Let's get rid of this music. It's up slow. He was fucking AFK. What the hell, man? How you AFK? Hello? Hello? The fuck? You're watching the stream and you hear me say, "Wonder will Slow give me a draw?" And you're like, wait, who does he want to give him a draw there? Oh god. Had you just been searching this whole time or something, or what? Yeah, we didn't get matched now, so... So let's see if we get a game. Yeah, that map sucks, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Well, it's crack. Laptop got beats on kitchen. We went to check. Okay. Defenestrate arch. Poor guy. So, where are my ladder bros at? 10 in the queue. 10. 11. 12. The queue is growing. 13. Holy shit. Everyone's searching ladder now. 14. And down to 2, and I'm one of those 2, so fuck me, I guess. Alright, well, let's watch some replays or something. I don't know, is there any custom games hosted that are vaguely interesting? Oh, we could search Team Matchmaker, yeah. We're the only one in TMMQ right now, so let's buff that up to one whole searcher. How many 5 players reckon play on a laptop? Too many. But yeah, I don't know. Need to be able to queue and watch replays. I think I can do that actually. Let me try it. Let me try it because I think I can. Basically how I do it is I have the Java client open right now. That's what I'm using, but I have the file association set to the Python client, so I can do it because I'm a genius, obviously. Also means I can watch replays, I think, without having the client open, which you can't do with Java, so. Swackle and Thomas, Battle of the Burgers. You can get some epic laptops. Yeah, but most people don't have epic laptops. They just have laptops. Thomas is Aeon. Okay. So, what fascinating strategies will the burgers come up with? Oh. Okay, Aaron is one of those with an epic laptop. Playing Skyrim, what year is it, dude? Also, you know, what mods you used on Skyrim, eh? What kind of depraved mods do you have? Oh, MacBreen bumping into his fellow scout. Let us run through the trees. Follow me. I'm on a mission to kill. Too many mods. There's no such thing as too many mods when it comes to Bethesda games. There's only not enough mods. Oh. I'm just waiting for this guy to just get one shot. So I feel it's gonna happen. He's gonna run all this way and then just die immediately. Look how far behind the scout is. Slow ass motorbike. Flare under attack. Oh! Oh! What a god. The flare with the kill on the striker. And he hunts down the scout as well. This Mac Marine has a target, but it's not Not going after him. Oh, oh, the flare. ACU saves the NG. So this flare has something to kill, but you may miss him because there's no scout. And yeah, the mech ring got its kill. Continues on. Of course, something with legs would be faster than something with wheels. That makes a lot of sense. There's now 10 in the team TMM queue. How many of you guys just searched TMM there? No head and no windows. Okay, we got a game, so we're gonna have to close this one. So far, it looks decent for Thomas. Oh, we're playing ladder, okay. I was sure we were gonna get TMM there. I'm actually kind of surprised. So we're against a Rico. What's up, Grunty? What? Rico, yeah, he's not Aeon. He's Seraphim. He's given in to the dark side. Cares not for his faction. What's up, Hank? All right. Um. Same thing. Okay. Move. Scout with the Sinti, maybe? Hopefully this doesn't screw up or anything. Oh! Fair enough. Actually didn't scout there. You're supposed to scout. Supposed to scout his base, but we actually didn't. Kinda wanna make T2 land. But I'm lacking power. Maybe we'll do it anyway. I'm gonna walk over here and reclaim this factory just to get rid of it. I feel like we're playing... Oh god, why am I making all of those? Hey, stop. Frigates, please. Do something. This is not very strong gameplay.
Commander under attack.
What's idle? Oh, that's idle. Oops. Yeah, we've actually managed to lose loads of stuff there. Which is fucking dumb. Makes no sense. It's just bad. Okay, well, we're playing pretty shit here. He's just spamming Zooies and we're losing to it, which is just bad on our part. I also have no idea what his eco is like. He does have T2 land as well. Can we play a bit better maybe? This is depressing. Like what are these frigates doing? Absolutely nothing. The fuck? Look at all these units. Oh, we landed next to flak now. That's good. It's a great thing to do. What should we do? Should we make an AC upgrade? Maybe. I think an AC upgrade would be good. Okay, we're stalling. Do you have any Ingies left here? We have plenty of units here. Let's scout ahead. We don't have many. He has a lot of power actually in his base. Do we have any transports left? No. Let's make another. Maybe we can just kill them? I don't know. Probably. Okay, we're stalling because of the attack pack. I feel like we might be able to just kill them with all these units. Yeah, I feel like we played pretty weak. Oh, jeez, these aren't even building anymore. More idle units. Hmm. That's the kind of win, you know, I used to be able to get on ladder regularly. But not anymore. Alex's application looks like fun. I agree. See you, Falcon. Alright, let's search again. That was quite a chill game. We just kind of focused on dropping mexes and stuff. Balancing eco. Arico didn't make it very difficult at all. Just in terms of... I mean, it was a bit annoying. I lost too much stuff to the Zooies that came across the pond on the left side, but that was kind of all of it. I mean, other than that, he didn't present too many problems, I guess. And our ecoing was better, I guess, as well. What's up, Victor? Yeah, it was a decent game. Okay, we got another. Probably against a Rico again, I would assume. Oh, it's Thomas. He's Seraphim, we are Aeon. Let's see. Okay. Let's get ready for a tough match. Our trees are broken. This is a bad omen. Oh, we also don't have mass, which is interesting. Didn't think that was a problem with this build, but it is apparently. Is this a Tham? Damn, we lost the scout. That's sad. Stuck on reclaim. Oh god, stop. Fuck. Oh, that's not good. What? How is it? How does he get another pass there? Oh my god, I'm ready to quit actually. I can't understand how it got another pass. How the fuck? How the fuck? Well, Whatever. Couldn't give a shit anymore. Game is fucked. Nothing to be done now.
Commander under attack.
I can't understand. Cannot understand that. Whatever. It's a banana. How does that not land? I don't understand this game, really. That just makes no sense at all.
Commander under attack.
Like, fuck off, basically. Fuck off in game.
Commander under attack.
This game is over. This is the whole map. We have 4 mexes. Yeah.
Commander under attack.
No more ladder. Playing like shit today. Not every other day, but mainly today. What's up, Mark? Wish there was a decent team game to play, but there isn't. Only some full settings. Too early for the map gen games. No, I am playing like shit there. Host a decent team game. Not arsed. Oh, I'm tilted though. Tilted. As usual playing this game these days. Yeah, there's no one searching TMM really. Very few. No, I don't think I'll cast Thomas. I don't think so. What's up, Nick? What the hell? That's not that fast. God. Take you a while to redo that. Yeah, I get it. You think people are stream sniping me. I get it. You can stop now. I'm not interested. What do we do here? What the fuck is this map? There's... Click on some rocks, obviously. There's a lot of hydros around. Make some clams maybe instead of just salines. This is what we should do. We've made like 4 already. By accident. Set my AC over here. After this building. Some juicy reclaim. Yeah, we're actually slow on the hydro. Damn. Very slow on the hydro. Why is he attacking power? Actually, a lot more mass on this map than I gave it credit for. Mech Marines. That's a bit strange. Pause our max upgrades while we get transport. Again, we queue up 5 transports. Let's go T2 land. Oh, should we have given those mechs to our teammate? Probably. Is there an upgrade or something? Well, we definitely lost air. That's okay. Okay, this guy's upgrading. So let's walk into him now. Who's this? Vimes. Grunty's on the other side. He's got T2 gen already. We're just making loads of T2 NGs. Which is not great. Could be useful. Oh, how did we let that get past? It's pretty bad. We don't have overcharge actually.
Commander under attack.
How good a game will go.
Commander under attack.
Did I hear a TML firing? Might have. EDs? Okay, I need to maybe back up here a little bit. Yeah. Oh, there's PD there. Damn. Okay. Oh, look at my teammate crushing. Problem is, we're in a little bit of danger. And we lack mass right now.
Under attack.
Uh-oh.
Commander under attack.
Is this a pond we can hide in? Maybe. Looks dangerous. It's a lot of units, a lot of pillars.
Commander under attack.
We're fine.
Commander under attack. Commander under attack.
I wonder how many kills this TML has.
Commander under attack. Commander under attack.
Ow. Damn, he survived.
Commander under attack.
Fine, we'll retreat.
Commander under attack.
Oh. Might get him. Got him, boys. Okay, I'm gonna retreat. We'll make another P-gen, and we will make Nano and T2 maybe as well. And scout ahead of us. just run into the base, fuck it. Okay, maybe not the best idea. Whatever. T3 land. Any T3 mechs back there? What's up? Uh-oh. I have mass. Okay, let's make more T3 mexes. Oh jizz, we lost that fight anyway. Where's the rest of his T2 power? Oh, over here I guess. What if we like dropped into his base? Let's upgrade all of those at once, I guess. Ah, maybe that's not. Look at our beast of a teammate who has T3 Pigeon already and T3 Air. The drop. Now a strap bomber. This is TMM. I was gonna drop back here and I don't know, build a base or something. I don't know. Is the stream lagging? No, there shouldn't have been. No, there's no dropped frames. My teammate was good. Well played, Egimo. I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, well played. Grunty is a good player, so you did well there. T2 Navy at the back. That would have been good. I was just thinking, you know, Ravagers or something. Oh no, not Ravagers, but PDs and stuff. I don't know. Artillery. Would I get paired with Agamo and not with Vines? I'm actually not sure. Yeah, it's pretty lost. Grunty. Pretty lost. Alright, I think we'll leave it there. Could be related to the amount of games. It's related to the amount of games I have, I would say, because that's only like my fifth game maybe on TMM, so I haven't played many games. I don't have my proper rating for matching, basically. I think that's the story. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys.